Hi there, I'm Marisa and welcome to Marisa Home. I'm so happy you're here. I'm really excited to share this craft that we're gonna craft today. I'm going to show you how to make this fall harvest wreath, all from stuff that I had to repurpose. So if you have a floral hoop just kind of sitting around, you had no idea what to do with it, and you had some extra ribbon that you also had no idea what to do with, get those out and then make these felt flowers. I have the tutorials here on YouTube and on my website, marisahome.com, that you can check out. So yeah, if this is something that's up your alley for the fall, then let's get started. All right, so I'm taking a, let's see, a 10-inch like floral foam hoop. It's seen some better days. I've used it for all kinds of crafts and actually just kind of held on to it, not knowing really what I was going to do with it. But then I ran into this lovely ribbon when I was at Michael's and I just like got inspired. I had to do something with this ribbon because it's just so beautiful. So I thought, okay, I have this floral hoop I haven't used in, honestly, like, let's see, we moved here like 10 years ago, so probably about that long. I hold on to things and I gotta keep them until I use them. Let's take this 10-inch floral hoop and start wrapping it with some of this beautiful ribbon that I found at Michael's that inspired me. I have my glue gun on standby, so I'm ready for that to go, and I'm just gonna start circling this around and put some glue on it. This is gonna be my back. Yeah, because look at all those holes. We're gonna cover those up for sure. Put a dab of glue. Let's put on the ribbon. And I think what I'm gonna do, because I don't think this ribbon will go all the way around so nicely, is I'm just going to kind of wrap it haphazardly. Oh, yes, it's not gonna, that's okay. That's okay. Right? And then we'll put some glue right there. Where it ended. We're gonna wrap layers and layers and layers of this stuff. So it does not need to be perfect at all. Start filling in the gaps here. So I know everything's gonna get covered. I can't keep moving in the same spaces. Otherwise, nothing will get covered, huh? I'm gonna do some flowers somewhere on here. I don't know where yet. So those ends I definitely want to tuck under and kind of hide. So I can pick and choose where I want to place all these flowers with no real like thought to it, I guess. I'm trying to see if I can get into these gaps. I don't know if you see it. There's a gap right there. Let's see if I can get into, no, that's not too far. There's a gap right there. Let's get into that one. Gap right here. Okay, that worked. And it took me all the way back to where I started. Let's take a little time to inspect kind of where we're at, because I feel like we've made really good progress, but I do see that we do have a little bit of green from the hoop coming through here, but really that is it. just these couple spots right here. So I think I'm gonna do a couple more pieces of ribbon and start placing the flowers. Well, actually, I'm gonna show you how to do a couple of the flowers, and then we'll start placing them on here. Okay, so let's pick out a couple more strings. So how about just a solid color? That'll be nice, like in between all this stuff. Okay. Things are coming together. I can feel it in my head. So, because all my flowers are going to be this kind of beige color, it would be a nice pop of color to kind of tie the whole thing together. So, yeah, I guess that's where my flowers are going, right down at the bottom, since or the top. I think I actually want to make it the top. Yeah, all right, no spot for flowers. So that just kind of all comes together. It's supposed to. All right, so there we go. We got our hoop all covered with all the fun ribbon, like the fall ribbon. And then we're gonna go on to some felt flowers. So I have 7 felt flowers on my YouTube channel and on my website, Medusa Home. I will briefly go through those here right now, but I will link everything so you can check it out and take a look at how to make these at your leisure. They're really fun to make. They're super easy. And I just think they make everything look so pretty. That's just me though. So I have the poppy, the ruffled rose, the elegant rose, ranunculus. These are dahlias and a chrysanthemum. So I'm going to show you, the only thing missing here is the poppy. So I'm going to show you how to, or excuse me, the pom-pom flower. So I'm going to show you how to make that. And then I'm going to make a poppy flower and a chrysanthemum. And I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to do another ranunculus, which is very similar to the elegant rose and the ruffled rose. So let's go ahead and get started on those. So we have 4 little circles like this. We just need a tab of felt to place all of them on. And I folded the first 3 up already, but I'll show you how to do this one because it's the same. It's the exact same. So we're going to fold this in half. Put just a dab of glue right there, hold it for just a moment, and then we're going to fold it in half so it's in quarters. We'll put a dab of glue right here, and we will hold it and let it dry for just a bit. I like to kind of stage the pom-pom so it's ready. And I'm just put a whole bunch of glue right on this tab of felt. Put our fingers right in here so they're matched up nicely. And then just gonna place it right in there. Now I'm not doing any leaves for any of these. I think the leaves for me may detract away from the all of the beautiful ribbon that's going on in the harvest wreath. But however, if you want to do leaves, I do a simple just leaf with all of these in the tutorials. I also have templates on my website. If you sign up from the Medusa Home newsletter, you'll get all of the templates for free into your inbox. So that's another thing. If you don't want to kind of do this by hand and need some guidance, I have those for you. Okay, so there's the pom-pom. Let's move on to the poppy. The poppy's fun. It's one of my favorites. I think it's so elegant and beautiful. I just put a tab right there, glue, and right here. And I'm gonna make like a W. So there's that. And then we're also put some glue on part of the W too. We hold it for just a moment so it can dry together. Kind of just doing this in a T shape on each side, and then I'll bring them together so then they make a nice box. those together, hold it, and then we'll do these two. And then we'll glue the two pieces together. Like so. Now we have this lovely space right here that you can see all of our glue. So in this project, I'm going to use buttons. I like the texture, the third element of material that we're using. However, in the tutorial, I use like a silk ribbon that's really pretty too. And I love the texture of that because it looks like staples, and it's just really, really pretty. But for this one, I want to use buttons. So I'll get my buttons out. Oh, I think that would be super cute. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So if you have big buttons, you can do one big button, or if you have a whole bunch of like buttons you want to use that, then just use a whole sleeve of buttons. And how freaking adorable is that? I love, this is one of my favorites. Okay, so now let's do the chrysanthemum, because the way that you're gonna do the chrysanthemum and the dahlia is pretty much exactly the same as far as how you're going to glue it together. So I took a strip of about 12 inches of felt by about 1.5 inches. I folded it in half, and then I just cut all the way across. So let's see how we put this together. I like to start with some glue right at the edge, so it'll stay together from the get-go. And we're gonna start rolling this up. I'm gonna start with glue here for sure, so then I know the center isn't gonna go anywhere. And I just kind of roll this up, and every so often place some glue inside and where we're rolling up, so all of this stays together. At the end, I'm just going to close this up as it's folded on itself, and also close this up with glue as we roll it up. And there you go. You have your chrysanthemum. Super simple. All of these are super simple. So let's start from the beginning with a, what did I say? Ranunculus. We're gonna take this mug and just place it so you can sketch out a circle to the very edges of your felt piece. All right. And then we carefully cut this out. Okay. And then I like to turn this over because the pencil may show through when you do your final piece. So I like to turn it over, and so I don't have any of those markings come up. And then I'm just going to cut a spiral all the way around. Like I said, I have templates. If you sign up for the Medusa Home newsletter, you can have this all sent to your email inbox, and you can just use the templates and to help you guide you through it. For me, I love the templates because it helps me quite a bit, but I also like to do it freehand like this because you get different outcomes every single time, which I think adds to your project. Once you get to the bottom, you need to have like so you can glue it all together. So let me show you what we got here. A circle like so, and then we're going to start rolling in on itself. Now that we've got it all rolled up, we'll just go ahead. I like to start with glue on the very edges since I don't want it to unravel on me. Glue, glue, glue everywhere. And then just place this tab right on top. And then I like to go through and make sure that especially the edges are glued so it stays secure. There's a little bit, see it's small, a little bit right there. Put some glue in here. Turn that back in. All right, so now we have our poppies, pom-pom, dahlia, elegant rose, ranunculus, chrysanthemum, and ruffled rose. So this should be plenty. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Let's bring our fall or harvest wreath back. And I think what I'm gonna do is at the bottom, I'm gonna keep this. I love how this kind of all ties in together. So I don't know if I made too many flowers or not. I wanted to have too much than not enough, so I didn't have to go back. And then let's take some, what we're gonna hang it from. I just wanna hang it, let's see. You choose the length that you wanna hang it from. So think about where you may put it, and you can then determine the length that you want. Push the knot over the clean part and just kind of thread this through. Maybe this can sit back somehow, like so. All right. I'm just gonna take some time to like plot these out and see what I think. Let's get to it. So I'm gonna start gluing from the middle to the outside. And I am gonna glue onto the flower because then I know that the flower has the glue. And I can work around that. Twine, I'm gonna try not to get any glue on the twine so that I can resize the twine over time if I want. May not need to, but I do. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Like that. Oh, that's too cute. And there we go. We have our fall harvest wreath that, yeah, is super easy to make. It's a lot of fun and you can get really creative. I mean, these don't have to use these color ribbons. Any color works, and your flowers, customize the color of the flowers too as you like. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I can't wait to have this up for the fall season. So I hope you had fun, and I love to see your creations. So tag me at home.marisa on Instagram, on Pinterest, here on YouTube. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you create. Well, thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye.
Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Let's make something beautiful.